Yay Networks.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Casiejos, Amy Nichols, and Lacey G.
Hello, and welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. I'm Anna.
And I'm Amy.
And we're back at it.
Just the duo.
An A&A production.
Nick and Lacey can't join us today, sadly, but I think we're gonna knock out Speak Now.
I know. We are on the last track from the Speak Now Taylor's version Vault. Timeless.
Yes.
A beautiful, beautiful song. But before we get into that, we got mail.
Yay!
We got a package. I walked into the studio this morning. There was a beautiful package here waiting for us.
It's
and we
big.
thought we would open it on the podcast. Yes. So it's addressed to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, and it's from Maddie Schauss. So thank you, Maddie.
Thanks.
Let me open it. An unboxing video. Okay. Oh my gosh.
What?
There's a note. Oh wow, this looks really nice. Okay. With a Cruel Summer sticker.
Aw.
Thank you so much, Maddie. Okay, it says, "Hi, Swifties. My name is Maddie, and I'm sending Blondie love all the way from VA. Virginia. I wrote you each a little postcard. Aw, straight from my Era's VIP box. But I wanted to leave a quick note to all of you with a little background on your goodies. First of all, I know these scarves are in the wrong era. Hello, 1989 TV. But this summer, I felt like I was in my red era, Maddie's version. But instead of writing breakup songs, I knitted red scarves like a mad woman. See what I did there? So I decided to send my 4 favorite podcast hosts their own red scarves.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I had so much fun picking out the yarn for each of you. I knitted all summer, even on the plane to KC and LA to see Taylor herself.
Wow.
Hope you enjoy. I'm a huge fan of the show, and I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for everything. Taylor's version forever. Signed, Happy, Free, Confused, and Lonely, Maddie Schauss, with her social handle at Mads211. P.S. I'm happy to report I am now in my 1989 post-breakup fun bubblegum pop girl era again. Oh my God, thank you, Maddie.
You're in your era's era. You can do red. You can do whatever you want.
We're all in our era's era. Okay, so there's, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So there's scarves here, hand knitted by Maddie herself.
That's precious.
There's friendship bracelets in here. And they're each wrapped, like this one says Anna's version.
Wow.
With a little note.
postcard.
So there's one for Nick and Lacey. And let me grab yours, Amy. And then there's just, oh my gosh, these are really, really cute friendship bracelets. There's so many friendship bracelets. Oh, here, Amy, you should get the Evermore
Yes, please.
friendship bracelet.
This quality is no joke. Thank you, Maddie.
Yes, thank you so much, Maddie. I'm putting on some of these friendship bracelets right now.
I've got Evermore.
And I will give Nick and Lacey theirs as well. But
The ones we don't want.
No, I mean, they're scarves.
Oh. This is so sweet.
How nice is this, though? Like, the Anna's version, like the tag.
Yes.
This is so sweet. I'm going to put on my scarf for the recording of this episode.
It's all in the details.
It is on the details. So cute. Thank you so much, Maddie. You are so sweet.
We appreciate it.
Oh, these are cute.
Oh, I didn't even see the backside.
The postcards.
Oh, look at mine.
Oh, it's Evermore. It is. Mine's Reputation. Reputation. Thank you, Maddie. All right. Shall we get into business?
Yes.
Let's talk Timeless, the last vault track in the Speak Now vault. Written by Taylor Swift, produced by Taylor Swift, and...
Should I say it? Aaron Dessner?
No, Jack Antonoff.
Shoot, you set me up.
I just, it's always a fun little test. Yes, produced by Taylor and Jack. And did you watch the lyric video?
I did.
To this?
I did.
So sweet.
Yeah, I mean, we were first introduced to Taylor's grandmother in Evermore's Marjorie, but this features pictures of her and I'm assuming grandfather that was featured in Folklore's Epiphany.
Yeah, I believe so. So this song, I mean, it's just a story, right? It's excellent storytelling. I was looking at the comments on the lyric video, and that was basically what all the comments were saying. Like, this is just showcases her storytelling, her lyricism from like a young age, since this is from the Speak Now vault. And it's just, it's beautiful. It's just kind of like the idea of soulmates, right? Like she kind of goes through different time periods, but being like, even if we were in this time period, like we would still find each other. We would still be timeless. Yeah. And like, that is just so sweet.
It is.
And I like it as the last track.
Well, someone brought it to my attention. I can't remember where I saw it, but the first song, Mine, You Were the Best Thing That's Ever Been Mine, and it ends with You Still Would Have Been Mine from this song. What a great little pretty bow to put on the Speak Now, package.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Yes.
Oh, that's sweet. I really like that a lot. I also found that someone pointed out one of her diary entries from the Lover journals. Did you see this?
No.
So when Lover came out, she released copies that like included journal entries from throughout her life. And there was one journal entry in there from July 12th of 2009. And she writes about like basically a perfect day with her mom. Here, I have the journal entry here.
The best day?
So I guess you could say kind of. So this is from July 12th, 2009. Taylor was 19 years old when she wrote this. She said, "Today was a wonderful day, and not because of some massive career accomplishment or award show. It wasn't about world domination or another #1 song. Today was just wonderful because today was simple and perfect. Because today was just me and my mom driving around looking at antiques in little antique shops, talking about what chandelier should go in the foyer and if this cabinet would look right in the guest room. We stopped for ice cream cones. It started raining hard while we were shopping, and we had to run back to the car, getting soaked and screaming. And then we met up with Dad and Austin for dinner at Kabuto." Sounds like a great restaurant.
It does.
But people were wondering, because she mentions antiques, looking at antique shops, and maybe that day
started the inspiration.
Yeah, which is so crazy because we always talk about how the smallest little thing can inspire Taylor to write a whole song, whether it's a phrase that she hears or a melody that she wakes herself up in the middle of the night singing, or just walking into an antique shop. And Taylor just being a storyteller, like at her core, it makes sense why seeing old photos of other couples, like she wonders what the story was behind that couple, right?
Yeah.
It also reminds me of Starlight.
Yes, absolutely.
Just because that was kind of like the same idea, but like an actual couple. But anyway.
This show is sponsored by Liquid IV. Summer has officially started in my house when my kids are in full sports mode. We are outside constantly. Baseball games, practices, tournaments, running from one field to the next in the heat. And if you've ever sat through a doubleheader in the middle of the summer, then you know that staying hydrated is not optional. That's why I always throw in a few sticks of Liquid IV's hydration multiplier in my bag. I'm obsessed with the pina colada flavor right now, and it really just tastes like summer in a cup. Just tear it open, pour it into 16 ounces of water, and it hydrates faster than water alone. It's powered by Live Hydroscience with an optimized ratio of electrolytes, essential vitamins, and clinically tested nutrients. Plus, Liquid IV has 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink and includes 8 vitamins and nutrients in every stick. It's also non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, and soy-free. Stay hydrated while you're on the go this summer with Liquid IV. Tear, pour, live more. Go to liquidiv.com and get 20% off your first purchase with code TaylorSwiftFan at checkout. That's 20% off your first purchase with code TaylorSwiftFan at liquidiv.com.
Warmer, sunnier days are calling, and you can fuel up for them with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So if you only have a few minutes between meetings during the day, or you get home and you're just so hungry but you have no time to cook, Factor is where you should go. They have 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, and you'll always have new flavors to explore. You can crush your wellness goals this May with dietitian approved meals and ingredients that you can trust. And these are delicious. From breakfast to dessert, you can stay fueled with easy, nutritious options. And you can keep kitchen time to a minimum. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes, so no shopping, prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Enjoy effortless support for your lifestyle. Head to factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 and use code TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code TaylorSwiftFan50 at factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. Should we get into the lyrics?
Yes. Down the block, there's an antique shop, and something in my head said stop, so I walked in. On the counter was a cardboard box, and the sign said photos 25 cents each. Black and white, saw a 30s bride, the school lovers laughing on the porch on their first house. The kind of love that you only find once in a lifetime, the kind you don't put down.
So it's also interesting, the cadence in the song and the rhythm. It kind of took me a while to kind of memorize, to get it, to be able to sing along. Because it isn't just a standard way of so many syllables and then it rhymes at the end of the sentence and a typical poem or a song would be. It's kind of different. And sometimes I still kind of, I don't know, it took me a while to learn it.
Well, yeah, and it's still newer than when we originally got Speak Now. So,
yeah.
It happens.
Yeah. 25 cents each. I love it. So, she's just painting a picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she goes through the different decades. And so the first photo that she sees is a bride from the 30s. And she's already just setting the scene. This is a kind of love that you only find once in a lifetime.
Mm-hmm. The kind you don't put down. And that's when I called you and said it's hard to explain. But in those photos, I saw us instead. And somehow I know that you and I would have found each other in another life. You still would have turned my head even if we'd met.
Oh, that's such a sweet thing that's such a sweet sentiment.
Yeah, a lot of hope there. On a crowded street in 1944, and you were headed off to the fight in the war.
And you still would have been mine.
Yes. We would have been timeless. So is this should we talk about the timeless theory with timeless.com?
Oh my God, yes.
So you probably know better than I do, but in 2017, they registered the song Timeless, or she registered the song Timeless. And then there was timeless.com that had Coming Soon.
Mm-hmm.
And we've had some switch ups with black screens, haven't we, with the glitching on TaylorSwift.com?
Yeah.
So there's this theory that maybe that was karma originally, right?
Yeah, well, because if I remember correctly, it was before we got Reputation. And so for a while, we were thinking that the title of the Reputation album, of TS6,
Mm-hmm.
we thought it was going to be called Timeless because of this website and the font, I think, was the same.
Yeah.
But then we got Reputation, and then I think, at least I forgot about Timeless up until we got the Speak Now vault, and then I think somebody kind of resurfaced it. Was hey, do you guys remember? It's kind of how like you said, kind of like karma in a way.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was actually something Taylor Swift related, if it just happened to be something else and it was a coincidence. I don't know. I wonder if it still exists.
It is. I looked it up. Yeah, it still exists. But she registered the song. So
yeah, because it's still this, the font.
Yeah,
is Speak Now.
Mm-hmm.
And it still says Coming Soon. That's so interesting. Do you think that it would still be something in the future now?
No, but you never know.
Yeah.
The cinematic Taylor Swift cinematic universe keeps growing.
That's true. That's very true.
Okay, back to the lyrics. I would have read your love letters every single night and prayed to God you'd be coming home all right. And you would have been fine. We would have been timeless. Because I believe that we were supposed to find this. So even in a different life, you still would have been mine. We would have been timeless.
I use those lyrics as an Instagram caption right after Ryan and I got married.
Aww.
And it was one of our first wedding photos because Speak Now, Taylor's version, came out when we were on our honeymoon.
Yes.
And it was one of the, I mean, I was posting so much during that time, right? But I used those lyrics specifically, even in a different life, you still would have been mine, we would have been timeless. And the following week, I saw our friend Michael, from Club 90s.
Yeah.
And he had made friendship bracelets for me and Ryan that said timeless on it.
Really?
Because I had used that as an Instagram caption. Isn't that so precious?
It's precious.
And like, that is so sweet. And I have them, like, I obviously didn't like trade them or anything, but like I still have the two of them, like my bracelet and Ryan's bracelet, and they're just like in my bathroom counter. Like, it's just so cute.
It'd be so cute to give him a little shadow box.
I know. Like, I just thought it was so cute that he like that did that.
Really thoughtful.
That Michael did that. That was very, very thoughtful. And I had to like tell Ryan, I was like, this is a song, and I used the lyrics in a caption.
It's meaningful.
It's meaningful. And Ryan was like, dope, awesome.
I had to smile when it caught my eye. There was one of the teenage couple in the driveway. Am I reading that wrong?
No, you're right. There was one of a teenage couple in the driveway. Like a picture of a teenage couple.
Got it. Okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Holding hands on the way to a dance, and the date on the back said
1958. You gotta,
Of course.
You can't just
Silly me.
say 1958. That's the best part of the whole song.
Which brought me back to my first time I saw you. Time stood still like something in the old shop. I thought about it. I started looking around at these precious things that time forgot. That's when I came upon a book covered in cobwebs. Story of a romance torn apart by fate. Hundreds of years ago, they fell in love like we did. And I'd die for you in the same way if I first saw your face.
Oh, so I saw some people online speculating that that book covered in cobwebs was Romeo and Juliet.
Okay.
Because it's, the story of a romance torn apart by fate. Hundreds of years ago, they fell in love like we did. And it just kind of ties back to Love Story, right? Which, I mean, is very famously one of Taylor Swift's earlier songs. And, and I love how people are like, people always say that Taylor Swift could write Romeo and Juliet, but Shakespeare could never write Love Story.
Wow. Ouch. True.
I mean, yeah. But, yeah. It's sweet. And I feel like even though we have a lyric video with photos to this song, it is such a visual thing. Like, I feel like this could almost be a movie where you kind of just, are in these different periods of time, and it's just kind of like that same love.
And her mind's there anyway, right? I mean, we've heard recently in the last year that she's producing a movie.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she's a storyteller.
Right.
So, yeah, of course, one of her songs may be timeless. I'm sure she's working on other projects, but will turn into a movie.
If she, hypothetically, let's say, she is writing a movie. If she was turning one of her songs into a movie, what Taylor Swift song from her discography would you want to see as a movie?
Personally?
Yeah.
Tolerated.
Ooh, I thought you were going to say Last Great American Dynasty.
Ooh, that'd be great too.
Yeah.
That would be great.
But Tolerated is also just so theatrical.
Yes. Gut-wrenching.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What about you?
Oh, I don't know. Is it over now? Just 'cause it's like top of mind. I don't know, because there's so many like songs in her discography that are just little tiny stories. Especially I feel like, well, I guess and like Folklore and Evermore, that is like folklore. But I feel like in her earlier, like I feel like in Speak Now, there's also a lot of just little stories.
Yeah, man, she could do the whole album of Folklore. Talk about the little
love
triangle.
Betty, August,
lots of stuff
Inez,
there.
Everything, yeah. Just the folklore the movie.
We'll call it Woodvale.
What would you do if like she actually does make a movie?
Die. I would die. I'd be a little hurt though.
Why?
Because I mean, would it come with a whole soundtrack that's Woodvale? The new music?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You believe in Woodvale the way I believe in karma.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do. All right, back to it.
Yes.
In the 1500s, off in a foreign land, and I was forced to marry another man, you still would have been mine. We'd have been timeless. I would have read your love letters every single night and run away and left it all behind. You still would have been mine. We would have been timeless. Because I believe that we were supposed to find this. So even in a different life, you still would have been mine. We would have been timeless. Time breaks down your mind and body. Don't you let it touch your soul. It was like an age-old classic. The first time you saw me, the story started when you said hello.
Oh, it is interesting to think like, I mean, the whole story that she's telling is about, a timeless love, and then she tells you what time is.
Mm-hmm.
I've been, this is like totally, completely off. Summer is right around the corner and we love to have fun, but we're all really well aware that it can get expensive. And when you have financial goals, you need to decide what's worth it. A Chime checking account helps you reach your financial goals while still enjoying your summer. Are you traveling at all this summer? Maybe to hit up another Eras tour date? And look, sometimes you know that you don't mean to overdraft, but it just happens when things start to add up. And Chime allows you to overdraft up to $200 with no fees, which at times can be a total game changer. You can set up your direct deposit with your Chime account and you'll be notified to enroll in SpotMe. Live it up this summer and make progress towards your financial goals with Chime. Open your bank account in minutes at chime.com/Taylor Swift fan. That's chime.com/Taylor Swift fan. Chime feels like progress. Banking services and debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. members. FDIC. SpotMe eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Boosts are available to eligible Chime members enrolled in SpotMe and are subject to monthly limits. Terms and conditions apply. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details.
Let's hear it.
Unrelated. Have you been watching Loki?
I have. I don't know if they're coming out one in a week or not, but I'm only on episode 3.
Okay, yeah, me too. Like, I'm not caught up, I don't think. But I think we watched like the first 2 or 3 episodes. But it makes me think of like the timelines.
Crazy.
Because that's the whole thing about like the Loki series on Disney Plus is just about all the different timelines and the ultimate timelines and how like little like, time like breaks off, all the branching and everything, and it's like time as a concept can just get so confusing.
Yeah, well, I mean, way off subject. The riddles where time is the answer? It's like the riddles that I can't even give a good example of like what's
black and white and red all over?
Yeah, but the answer is time. Like time is like the answer for all things that are super complex. Like it envelops all the things we don't understand. I don't know. It's just like really weird.
I get what you're saying. Like it's like something you can't get back or something.
Yeah. Anyways,
this also
we're falling down
once again
a giant rabbit hole.
Completely off topic, but have you heard of the comedian John Mulaney?
Yes,
he did a stand-up bit years ago. One of his first, or maybe not one of his first, but whatever. A comedy special that he did years ago, and he was telling this story about when he was in high school. I don't know if you've heard this. When he was in high school and he went to like a party, right? And like the party got shut down, the cops showed up, underage drinking, whatever. And the next day at school, everybody was like talking about it. And there was like a kid that that admitted to stealing like family photos from the house that that the party was in. And he was like, "Why did you steal the family photos?" And he goes, "It's the one thing they can't replace."
Ouch.
I was like, "Oh my God, that is evil."
It is
sick because it's so true. Like, yeah, you can replace doors and windows and furniture. You can't replace family photos. You can't replace memories.
You cannot. Ouch.
I know.
Sicko.
I know. That's pure evil.
Stealing time. Their moments. Their time.
So take that, Miss Minutes.
In a crowded room a few short years ago, and sometimes there's no proof, you just know you're always going to be mine. I'm going to love you when our hair is turning gray. We'll have a cardboard box of photos of the life we've made. And you'll say, "Oh my, we really were timeless."
Do you have that? Do you have like a box of old photos?
I do. I mean, I think that's kind of going away. It's
a
digital world. And so, I mean, sometimes people print out special photos and put them in frames or whatever. But yeah, I don't think people have boxes of photos anymore, like the upcoming generations.
But that's also kind of nerve-wracking. Like, I get scared of like, okay, yes, I have, all of these photos from the last couple of years, like in the cloud. What if I forget my password?
I don't know.
Like, what if I just can't access that anymore and I don't have like the physical photos,
It's like the same thought of like our books going away, like the physical books where you hold the paper and it's like, is it all going to be on, a reader or something?
Yeah.
There's just something about holding a photo, you know, and reflecting back on something. So
every few years, I just like print just
Good.
a bunch of photos. But it's like, yeah, they are just kind of collecting dust.
They are.
But I think it's more of like that fear of not having them if I don't.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh yeah, you know, you can recover them and the iCloud and the storage and like whatever. But it's like, okay, but what if I don't have them? Or I also want to like look at them. And Ryan and I got married in July, and it took a couple months for us to get our wedding photos, and we finally got them. And I keep telling myself every weekend that I'm gonna like sit down, go through all of them, and print out
That's quite a
the ones.
task.
It is quite a task, which is why I haven't done it yet. I keep putting it off. But we have one frame that was gifted to us as a wedding gift, a really, really nice frame. And I'm like, we need to pick the one photo that we put in that frame, and we just haven't been able to get around to it. And then I also have like this like blank space, Taylor's version, in my bedroom that like I know I want to put like 4 or 5 photos from our wedding.
Yeah.
But I just can't bring myself to pick which ones.
You need a snow day where you're locked in the house. You have no other tasks. You can't get out and
Yeah, you're
go
so
through
right.
them.
Yeah,
It's coming.
it's
coming.
February.
All right. We're going to be timeless. You still would have been mine. We would have been, even if we've met on a crowded street in 1944. You still would have been mine. We would have been. Down the block, there's an antique shop, and something in my head said stop, so I walked in.
Classic Taylor
Circle back
Swift.
around.
Yes.
Mhm.
Our favorite. What a beautiful song.
Yeah, it kind of just immortalizes a relationship, for eternity. I love it.
Yeah.
So great.
And that is a sweet sentiment. Like, I think one of the sweetest things, and I don't really know what kind of love language you would say, but when someone sees something or hears something and is like, this reminded me of you, or this made me think of you. Like in this context, it would be like, oh my gosh, I saw this old photo of a couple in love, and it reminded me of us.
Mm-hmm.
And I also think about that even when people are like, oh, I heard Taylor Swift playing out in public and I thought of you, or oh, I saw this funny meme and I had to send it to you because I thought of you. Like, I think that is so sweet.
It is.
I think that's precious.
Yeah.
So this is just a really precious song. It's very speak now,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm. Power of connection.
Mm-hmm. And then that's it.
That's
and then
it. And now.
and then that's the Speak Now vault.
I know. We need to wrap it up and go again through our rankings.
Do you think that your Speak Now rankings have changed?
Yes, they have. Probably not a ton,
Mhm.
but yeah, I think they have.
I need to look back to what I ranked. I have certain songs from Speak Now that I just hold so dear that I know, like, I mean, obviously nothing's going to come up of Haunted, right?
Yeah.
But in terms of like the vault, which are like newer songs, and now that we've had more time with them, I think my vault ranking probably changed.
Yeah, I'm not going to look though, because I think if I look, then I'll be drawn to follow what I put before. That's what I always do.
That's a good idea, to do it and then look to see what you had. Okay. Yes. We'll have to do that soon with Nick and Lacey, of course. We'll have to do our post deep dive Speak Now rankings. And we're in our era. So we're about to dive into 1989.
We are.
Oh my gosh.
It's so fun.
This is so fun.
Girl pop.
Well, thank you guys so much for listening. We hope that you enjoyed our little A&A production. Anna and Amy and Anna take the Speak Now vault by storm. Thank you again to Maddie for sending us these super sweet, super
Yes.
soft hand knit scarves. This was so special, and this is perfect for fall and winter.
Yeah, every time I wear this, I'm going to think of you, Maddie.
Yes. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for listening. And let us know if your Speak Now ranking changed at all, or if our deep dives or our episodes changed your mind about anything. Let us know what we missed. I'm sure that there was something. And we'll talk to you again soon, because as we exit the Speak Now vault, we're about to enter 1989.
And she's going on tour again.
She's going on tour in 2 days.
So our competition restarts.
Oh, yes. Our game restarts. We're going to start getting feisty again. And if you are in Argentina or in any of the cities that she's hitting up in this next few weeks, please let us know. We want to be excited with you. We want to see your outfits. We want to experience it all vicariously through you. You can find us on social media at The 13 Podcast. And we'll talk to you again soon. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I'm Anna.
And I'm Amy. She's going to hate it.
Thanks for listening to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.